Assalamu alaikum, this is Abby. So for today's vlog, I decided to do a little something special that's not a rant. I decided to give a how-to video on how to make homemade hand scrub or body scrub. It's very inexpensive and it's very quick to make. It's something you can give to your mother or to your sister or a loved one, your wife. The ingredients that you need are olive oil, sugar, white sugar, not brown sugar, a small jar. I got this from Walmart for about $2. I personally suggest to get smaller ones like this, but you can get bigger ones if you'd like. And a citrus fruit of your choice. I will be using grapefruit because that seems to work out the best. And something to stir with. Okay, so whatever size jar you decide to get, you want to fill it about 3/4 the way with sugar. Once your jar is full, 3/4 the way with sugar, you will then squeeze whatever citrus fruit that you have. Again, I suggest using grapefruit because that tends to work out the best. For a small jar like this, you'll probably only want to use half of a grapefruit. For larger jars, you might want to use a whole grapefruit. If you're using something like an orange, you would probably use half. If you're using something smaller, like lemons or limes, you might want to use a couple of them. So what you want to do is squeeze the juice. You want to squeeze the fruit juice into the jar. Being careful not to get any seeds or pulp in there. If you do, it's fine because you're not going to be eating it. And what's really great about this hand scrub or body scrub is that it's non-toxic. So if your dog, your cat, or your child gets into it and eats it, it probably won't kill them. It may make them sick. It probably won't taste that good. But otherwise, it's completely edible. So I wouldn't suggest eating it. Okay, so once you've squeezed your juice into the jar, you're going to see that the sugar has gone down. What you want to do is add some more. The reason why we want to add more sugar is because we want to have a very gritty kind of texture once we stir it all up. So once you've added some more sugar, add a very thin layer of olive oil. I have to emphasize to not overdo it. The idea is just to get enough to coat barely the top layer of the jar. A very thin layer at the top. And then you want to stir. I just use a butter knife because I had already had it out from cutting the grapefruit. As far as squeezing the fruit into the jar, you can be very liberal. You can squeeze as much as you can in there. But just remember that the amount of liquids that you put in here, such as the oil and the fruit juice, you want to add more sugar to compensate for that because you want a more gritty, thick consistency rather than a liquidy one. It's time to check the consistency. It should be very thick like this. It should not be runny. It should not be very liquidy. This is about a good consistency. And once you're done, slap the lid on and stick it in the fridge. This will last for about 1 week if you keep it refrigerated. You can use it in the shower, in the bath, in the kitchen to wash your hands, or in the bathroom to wash your hands. It makes your hands very soft. And if you choose to keep it out and not refrigerate it, it'll last for roughly 2 to 3 days before it starts going bad. And once you try it, you're going to see how soft your hands are. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial on a quick and easy and very inexpensive hand scrub. Stay tuned to Rants of Revert for my next vlog. Assalamu alaikum.